Hello and welcome to Three Arrows Automotive with me, Dan Skelton. We're going to start looking into the technologies that really help assist us in modern cars today. Now, lots of these technologies actually are becoming legislation in new vehicles, particularly within the European Union, and they're designed to help us on the road and make our lives a little bit more convenient. Now, the feature we're going to be looking at today is Lane Keep Assist. Now, some of you on your cars may have a logo or a symbol that comes up on your vehicle that looks something like this. There may be a button for you to switch it on and off, and whenever the feature is active or in use at that moment in time, this is likely to be the symbol that shows up on your car. Now, be aware this is manufacturer dependent, so there might be slight variations to this symbol, but generally speaking, this is the industry standard. So I want you to visualize for a moment that you are driving on a dual carriageway and therefore there are multiple lanes, and you're likely to be changing lanes quite often as well, maybe to overtake, maybe to turn off, various different reasons like that. So we've got an example of a two-lane dual carriageway here at the moment. So traffic is going up in this direction here, and this is your car, okay? Now, if we wanted to overtake another vehicle, let's say one up here, well, strictly speaking, we should indicate to change lanes. If you indicate and change lanes, nothing happens with regards to this system. Your indication nullifies it. However, if you were to start venturing into this lane here without indicating, this is when this system becomes active. Because as you start coming through, the Lane Keep Assist system, using the front stereo cameras, recognizes that you are passing across the white lines in the middle of the road. And because you've not told the car what you're doing, i.e. you've not indicated, it thinks that you've made a mistake. And what it will look to do is to provide counteractive steering to bring you back into the lane. So instead of actually going into the lane of your choice, what it will do is swing you back around. Now, this is particularly useful on longer drives. If you think maybe you've gone on a long drive, a few hundred miles, you haven't stopped for a while, maybe you're feeling a little bit tired, your attentiveness has reduced slightly. Well, what's happening here is the car is making sure that you're not drifting out of lane by mistake or by error. And as it brings you back in, that's your kind of notification to go, oh, I need to regain control, and then you can continue on your journey safely. So it will pull you back in if you start to venture out. Now, as we start to look at other systems that are available on the market, I want to make it clear that this is not the car driving for you. This is just the car bringing you back in to the lane if needs be. Now, also something else worth mentioning is if it does pull you back in, it's not necessarily going to center you in the lane perfectly. It is then your job to continue the steering of the car. So it's there to aid you, help you, assist you, shall we say, but it's not there to take over those motions for you. Now, if you really like this feature, generally speaking, when you buy a new car today, it will be active from the moment you turn the car on. But if you do want to disable it for any reason, generally speaking, there are menus in the cars where you can turn that off, so that if you do maybe on country lanes venture over the lines a little bit as you're going around corners, it won't interact. And also, if for whatever reason you don't indicate when you change lanes, then again, it won't interact for you. But I think it's a pretty useful feature. And like I said, there is lots of legislation coming through that's making it mandatory as a feature on new cars moving forwards. That's coming up in the next couple of years or so. So do be aware that your car is probably likely to have it if you're buying a new one. And it's something that may prove beneficial to you at different points during your journey. Really hope you enjoyed this small interaction into Lane Keep Assist. We'll of course be doing some more videos on other assist systems that we find in cars, and it will help you compare features that are available on the market and see what actually suits you best and gives you the best assistance and convenience for your money. If you enjoyed this video or want to find out more, please hit the subscribe button on this YouTube channel. Any likes or comments will be much appreciated. And of course, please follow Three Arrows Automotive on the Instagram page for the latest news on cars, opinions, and also at the moment, my top 10 favorite cars all time. Thank you very much. See you soon. Goodbye.